The program hasn't really been around that long. It started in fall of 2014. And for the 3 semester cycles that we have so far, we were lucky enough to have 29 students that graduated from Queensborough and went on to one of the 5 senior colleges to get the awards. And every semester, they'll run reports to identify you if you meet the criteria based upon what your GPA is, how many credits you have completed, and they will start communicating with you first. So you really have to watch. As you're approaching your graduation semester, you'll start noticing some communications. The first thing is going to be email. You'll get email to your Tiger Mail accounts. So it's really very important to look at the Tiger Mail accounts and respond to them. You'll also get a notice on your CUNY First student self-service portal. Students need to be checking their self-service. They'll put what they call a to-do list. Are people familiar with CUNY self-service and the to-do list? So when you see that to-do list pop up that says Guttman Transfer Scholarship, that means that they've pre-identified you as a possible candidate who meet the criteria, and then you click into that to-do link, and it'll give you all the information that Jim just went over, and it'll also give you access to the online application. That's the only way you can apply.
There were 2 cycles, so you can apply for the fall or the spring. In the last academic cycle, there were 75 awards for students who were transferring in fall, and 25 for students who were transferring in the spring semester. The scholarship is not open to undocumented students, unfortunately, or international students. The application requires a personal statement of no more than 600 words focusing on the applicant's long-term educational and career goals. The personal statements, not just for Guttman, but in general, what your goal there is that you're out to persuade the reviewers to select you over other equally qualified candidates. It's not just a biography. It's a document that's trying to persuade people that you're a good risk and that they should invest in you. This is a nationally competitive scholarship. This year there will be 85 awards in the country. The Cooke Foundation, this undergraduate transfer scholarship, will provide up to $40,000 a year to approximately 85 deserving students selected annually. It's the largest private scholarship for 2-year and community college transfer students in the country. Each award is intended to cover a significant share of the student's expenses, including tuition, living expenses, books, and required fees. To be eligible, you must be a current student at accredited community college. You must plan to enroll full-time in a baccalaureate program, have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or better, demonstrate significant unmet financial need. The foundation will consider applicants with family income up to $95,000. However, the foundation anticipates that a majority of the scholarship recipients will be eligible to receive a Pell Grant. You may not have previously been nominated for the scholarship, and you may not have previously attended a 4-year institution. You must provide information on your income, benefits, and assets, and submit a copy of your 2014 federal tax return. If you are under 30 years old by the application deadline, your parents are also required to submit the same information on their finances. CUNY is a known quantity at the foundation. They know that we have good students. They know that our students go on to do great things. So they're on the lookout now. We've penetrated into the world of being recognized as having students of promise, and they're looking for talented students that they want to reward.
But it seems to me that right now, all of you should be thinking about, how would I describe myself? What are my goals? What is my favorite subject? And you never, never apply for a scholarship and send them the first draft. This is a process. So every day you should be making a few notes.
I would recommend to you that you start a scholarship resume. And that is just a listing of all of the things that you're doing, because we can easily forget what we have done. What we look for is that you're actively pursuing leadership in your profession. And many, many different majors.
There's one point that I'd like to stress. We here at Queensborough have scholarships that you should be applying for. We have on the Queensborough website page for scholarships. It lists all of the scholarships that are within CUNY, outside of CUNY, and private scholarships, which the Kent Cooke as well as Kaplan are listed. On that website, it tells you what the requirements are, how many credits you need to have completed to be eligible for those scholarships, and the essays that you must write. And in some cases, we also want a letter of recommendation from faculty or staff at Queensborough.